This three-act play spans the years 1932 to 1972 and explores the United States Public Health Service study of untreated syphilis in the Negro male at Tuskegee in Macon County, Alabama, often called the Tuskegee Syphilis Study. This play presents a powerful historical argument. The study was a severe violation of rights and responsibilities. The study's legacy fosters distrust in healthcare among African Americans today and underscores a crucial need for transparency, informed consent, and respect for all human subjects in medical research and public health initiatives. Oh, and we wrap the whole thing. Act 1 begins with Nurse Eunice, 81 years old, in the interview, speaking about the role she played in the United States Public Health Service syphilis study and what she understands happened to the black man Tuskegee.
Hey, Nurse Rivers, if you don't mind me asking to close the blinds, also thank you for your time.
Any day the Lord allows me is a good day, and I got a story to tell. Hopefully helps you unlay the tragedies on display.
So can you tell me about the role you played in the Tuskegee syphilis study?
It's actually called the United States Public Health Service syphilis study.
Oh, is that right? Well then, please shed a light. What were your responsibilities and rights?
With my time with the Public Health Service, with my abilities, I have the responsibility of maintaining my patient's stability. I provide food and minor treatments for the pain. I try to protect their right to life, but the study made that in vain.
And is this all you did?
Of course not. I told them they have the right to know. I sent them to get penicillin. You must be inside the system to change the system, even when you must work for a villain.
And so, is there any patient that stood out to you in any way?
Well, there was this one man. Lord knows his name. My old mind can't remember, but I declare he had a certain way of knocking. Hey, Mr. Hendon, how is it? It's good to see you again.
It's been rather good. I've been blessed. I can't complain.
Is everything feeling all right? You have all these bruises. Were you in a fight? Let me check your lungs real quick. Breathe in for me. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
You know, actually, my lungs have been feeling a little weird. And I have a few sores, I fear.
That sounds bad. I'm sorry to hear.
But you know, I work with my hands, so I got the hooves of a deer.
All right, Mr. Hendon. I'm going to be playing. I have some results to share with you about the strain.
Oh, really good, sir. I have my own questions done first, but I do have some symptoms, so I guess I must.
Act 2 brings us to the collision of rights and responsibilities. Patient James advocates for his rights and mourns those rights denied and is angered by those responsible. The study's doctors defends the rights of the United States Public Health Service syphilis study, believing he has fulfilled the responsibility of his Hippocratic oath. Some of his animosity cracks through his facade.
You know, honestly, Mr. Doctor, I've been a little under the weather. To be honest, I have a lot of sores. My skin feels as tough as leather, and not to be modest, but I've been weak to my core. The bad blood must have gotten worse.
Just because it is a bad blood, you fool. Bad blood doesn't even exist. Truth be told, you have syphilis, you tool. Are you starting to get the gist?
Just as I thought, Mr. Peter was right. Y'all has used us.
What are you talking about? I treated you right.
What do you mean you treated us right? You put my wife through a frame.
What do you mean? You want to know what syphilis to do. What's the problem? You have over her than you.
Wait, is this syphilis deadly? Is there nothing you can give? Is this syphilis incurable? How am I going to live?
Yes. Everything has been confessed. Now, leave me. I have 6 more subjects to address.
I've noticed the consistencies in what you asked and what you've done. Test me. Now my child is going to be an only son. Before we speak, I know people to test. I am not the one. I called to get my syphilis checked. Quite forgetful. I apologize that you speak with me. I regret it. Sadly, your attempts to heal my syphilis were not successful. Your death is a side effect. I'm the one who this makes so dreadful. Fifth Amendment rights and science, the inside man's snitching. Your superior whistleblowing made sure you're quitting. It'll also confirm you're wrong. Therefore, I know you're mad. But to be honest, if it was up to me, you'd never be acquitted. Watch it till I get you reminded. Don't sit pushing me. Just recognize what you did to me. Your disrespect lets my family's unfortunate memories. Just before you stop the work, make sure that you lead the streets. Bad blood, lied. Well, for your account, I might as well. If I should have stopped, you should have rang the bell. Did you take the Hippocratic oath? Though I can't tell. This is getting really bad. What's that smell? Don't come near my family. We're no fellow there. Hello. You got a silver sun to damage. I'll look to the sparrows. Listen, show your horse the open door, sharp like an arrow. If I didn't have enough sense, I would have been feral. Look hither. You got children? I got children. I just hold them less attention. You live like I live like. Does mine not have that same presence? God ethics, I spot my Rogers. Maybe I use sponge logic. You know what I do? I just work out just like Party do. You don't like me every day, just once they end in Y. Even though you see my fate, I won't be shy. And through all my people, I'll never die. Because no matter how many times you shoot me down, still I rise.
You know, James, I'm trying to be honest, because I thought you were one of the good ones, but damn it, you should have watched your tongue.
I had the right to know.
Peter Bucks and that snitch.
Don't think you're slick. This subject isn't gonna switch. You no good son of.
At it. This study is great. You can't even see good, and I'll speak in a fashion that even man Charlotte you can listen, and I couldn't understood. clarify. Do you think I'll be shaking by a foot down a qualify? When I know for studying disease on a pedestal? Don't you try to test me. I saw the issues of studying the game like I was a referee. Let me set the record straight, because something this is do or die. Not being offended, so forget it. Your life on the line. No matter catalyst, I gotta study it through. In other words, we can't stop till the study is through. Way before disease fester, we're using the penicillin. Now you take a study on your body. Now your soul's in the ceiling. Sorry that I'm just reliving. Don't feel bad. Got no feelings from the good of God. Like that, it just appeals to me. Disease pretty bad. Back up where you stand. Your sources are not from work. I know you're still a child to understand. Like Mr. Mercury, your subjects were quite in demand. You were a great subject to study. Your life man.
You should meet me face to face before you pick a bone.
I would rather keep my distance. I'm gonna stay out of that zone. Move, you idiot, and please stay out of my way. According to my calculations, this will be your last day. You're a joke. You're a gesture. You're quite a theory. Your family will get no money on anything we do here. Last I checked, the case of syphilis was rather serious. You sent me to your tomb just in case you were curious.
I've noticed consistency in what you asked and what you done.
I tested you, for therefore I'm first to turn your brother to an only son.
You know people the test. I'm not the one.
Did you remember you have syphilis? Check. You're quite forgetful.
I apologize what you speak for to be quite regretful.
I tried to explain, but in praying, you're Richard first.
Your dad is a side effect. I'm the one that's like for dreadful.
Act 3 brings us to Nurse Eunice being interviewed, in which she reflects on her own complicity, expressing regret and a desire for truth and justice, acknowledging the pain caused by the study. With her final statement, she speaks on why the study matters to her people and why it matters.
So the two men had an argument, you said.
Yes, child, my ears were glued to what they were saying. Never in my life had I seen someone get the short end of the stick. Man, I might have even started praying. It was our responsibility to help. The study played us all. I couldn't change the cards that were dealt.
What do you mean by the short end of the stick?
I mean the study and the way it treats the black man.
So you're referring to how they were tricked.
Now you can see why I was sick. They used me to try to hurt my own allies. Before you get started in anything, take my advice. Make sure you devise whether you're dealing with a wolf in sheep's disguise, because if you don't, it may spell your demise.
Do you think that people blame you for not helping?
Well, I was a bystander. I didn't know what to do. I tried my best to help. I didn't know what else to do. Even though I was a grown woman, they treated me less than an adult. I was stuck, trapped in bondage to this easiest hope.
How do you think the world sees you now? How do you see the study?
The world can see me two separate ways. A nurse, stuck in a position of hurting like soldiers, doing what I was told, or they can see me as a coon, a traitor, turncoat, Benedict Arnold that was bold in how she had her own people sold. Well, I can tell you right now, my name is Nurse Eunice. I'm a proud black woman that was misled. I want you to hear me and everything I said. Follow my orders, but I help from the sidelines. There's always more to the story. The history isn't a straight line.
How do you think the world sees you? And how do you see the study?
Well, the world can see me two separate ways. A nurse, stuck in a position of hurting like soldiers, doing what I was told, or they can see me as a coon, a traitor, turncoat, Benedict Arnold that was bold in how she had her own people sold. Well, I can tell you right now, my name is Nurse Eunice. I'm a proud black woman that was misled. I want you to hear me and everything I said. I followed my orders, but I help from the sidelines. There's always more to the story. The history isn't a straight line. I gave in. My road was steep with incline. So make sure you put this in the headlines. Those people were a sick joke within the study confines. We broke out and sued. We put the table on them jokers. Now that's the real punchline.
Thank you, Nurse Denise, for your strong fiery words. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. We better hope you got an appetite. There's a plate on the counter.